Hello, my name is Tristan Arnold, and this is Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is an RPG detective game that has limitless replayability values, where you start out the game as a detective who has lost his complete memory, which of course is a pretty common trope, but the game feeds into this to allow replayability. Interactions throughout the game occur through multiple different personalities or traits talking in your head through the traits that are listed here, ranging from intellect traits, psyche traits, physique, and motorics, as well as different subclasses that are in these that you can specialize towards to tailor your own experience. Throughout conversations, you will have various skill checks that happen behind the scene where you are only notified whenever one of these succeeds, which will completely change how you view the game from session to session. This technique and method of storytelling is incredibly compelling, and combined with a story that gives you so much information unabashedly, it I've only started one playthrough so far, but I can see myself playing this numerous times just to see how the story changes, how the outcome will change throughout. Ultimately, there were one or two things that I am not quite a fan of, um, but most of that comes through explanation and tutorial. For example, I went through the entire first day in this game walking, and my initial complaint was going to be the speed of the game and how it took so long to get from one place to another, but if you double click and hold, you can run. And I only heard about it after an interaction with our companion character that said, "Why do you run everywhere?" Another thing is that there are still things that I don't quite understand. So there are different thought cabinet traits that you can instill upon yourself. And I still have no idea how to unlock these. I assume that it's through the same traits that we access here, but I will need to level up in order to figure that out. But ultimately, Disco Elysium is a game that is so uniquely interesting. It scratches its own itch that I have not seen another game cover. Aside from one Call of Cthulhu-esque game that released not too long ago that had a very similar balance of psyche as well as detective aspects. Ultimately, I would highly recommend this game and highly suggest that everyone play it through its unique style of storytelling and world building that have completely revolutionized how I view game design. Thank you so much.